Hello, my name is Brendan Chuckai, and I'm a 13th grader at the middle college. What brings me here today is I want to provide advice to those who are coming to the middle college for their first year. I'd like to clear up any misconceptions about the middle college, give any expectations the middle college has for you guys, and answer any questions that you guys may have. Some of the questions I may ask later in the video are, what are the best classes to take in later years? So this is community college classes. So what are the best classes to take in later years? Who are the best professors for those classes? And what classes should you be taking versus classes that you shouldn't be taking? And questions like, how can students balance work life with school life and extracurriculars? But before I answer any of these questions, I would like to clear up any misconceptions about the middle college. One, know that you are welcome here and that the middle college is not a scary and daunting place. Yes, there are people willing to help you and answer any questions that you may have, from your teachers to your counselors to the principal, all the way to the community college staff. Any of them are willing to help you and answer your questions. Another misconception about the middle college is that you can't have fun there. I don't agree with this because at the middle college you have more freedom and responsibility for your own actions than you do at high school. So I think you can actually have more fun than you can have at a high school. Alright, now that we're more comfortable with the middle college, what should an incoming freshman expect during their 9th grade year? In my opinion, this is the most simplest but most beautiful year as well, just because you're not taking any college courses. You don't have to deal with any of that stress yet. On top of that, you get to know your teachers better, you get to meet new friends. It's just a grand old time. And as for classes, it's pretty much the same curriculum, except for focus, which is just a study period for 45 minutes. It's the last class of your day. Not much changes in 9th grade. In 10th grade, however, it starts off similar to 9th grade. In your winter semester, that's when you start taking your first college course. As for what college course you should be taking, I will cover that in a minute. In 10th grade, there's a lot of similarities with 9th grade and 10th grade. When you start getting into 11th grade, 12th grade, and 13th grade, you'll notice that your days are shorter, your school days are shorter, and that you have more freedom, more intervals of time between classes to do whatever the heck you want. You can study, hang out with your friends, do whatever. For example, in 11th grade, you take, I can't remember if it's like 2 or 3 high school classes. It might even be 4, but you take less high school classes in 11th grade than you do in 10th and 9th. It's much nicer because you have more freedom in the later years. It'll feel more like you're in college, like in actual college. What would be the best classes to take for 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th grades? We do this thing at the middle college called the 5-year plan, and it's just a plan of action for the courses that we are going to take for the 5 years that we are here at the middle college. Alright, this is the 5-year plan. It shows all of the required classes that you need to take. ELA, math, science, social studies, phys ed, health, foreign language, visual performing arts, electives, and any other classes that you need. Also, I must mention that for volunteering, you must have 50 hours by the time you graduate, but you do have plenty of time to do all that. Each year is separated into 2 semesters, and these are the courses that you'll be taking in a single semester. So English 9, geometry, biology, world history. That focus class I was talking about, which is just the study class. And then whether you're taking STEM or med, you'll be taking one of those. Same thing for all of these, 9th through 10th. Until you get to grade 10 winter, we see something different down here. What is CIS 130? CIS 130 is just a college class. This is the first college class that I was talking about that you take in grade 10. CIS 130 is the go-to class for the degree I'm going for, which is an Associate's of Computer Science. If you want to go into computer science as well, you can just copy my 5-year plan. Then for grade 11, you take 2 college classes. You end up taking 2 college classes so it is 3 high school classes. Grade 11 is the same, and depending on I would like to mention this. In grade 11, fall and winter, you'll either be taking Algebra 2, Math Lab, or Math. Now, what is math? Math is just a shortened term for a college math class, basically. See here, Math 164. This is a college math class. Math 171, also a college math class. And then in the same semester, grade 12 fall, you're required to take English 150. I also started my first CIS class besides CIS 130, which is CIS 150. This is required for the computer science degree that I'm going for. Depending on the type of degree that you're going for, take the classes for it. And make sure you're prepping for it as well. If need be, you can take a college summer class, which I had to do in this case here. And then it goes all the way to grade 13, and I'm just taking more required classes and electives and stuff like that until I can finally get my degree. Now I want to go over a few tips on how to be more academically successful in the classroom. So I'll break this up into 3 tips. The first being about studying, the second about time management, and then the third about asking questions and getting to know your peers better. So with the first tip, studying, we all know that studying is just a great way to learn concepts. But what we may not know is that there are a plethora of ways to increase the learning process by using better studying techniques. What are some of these studying techniques? Well, one of them is it's called previewing. What previewing is, we use this before class. What we do is skim through some text and go over some of the concepts we are about to learn in class. But we don't actually learn about the concepts. We just get an idea of what they are. If we get a good foundation for what we're about to learn. Alright, the second tip is time management, and a lot of people struggle with this because, well, a lot of us are busy. A lot of us are busy people, have a lot going on, and it's hard to wrap our heads around on how much stuff we have to do. But thankfully, there are tools out there that really help us plan ahead and manage our time better, such as a notebook, such as a bullet journal, such as a planner. If you look into any of these tools, it will help you drastically, I promise that. Because a notebook, a bullet journal, or a planner, they're just all tools to help you manage your time better, help you be less stressed with your life as a whole. Alright, the third and final tip, and I cannot stress this enough, is asking questions. You must ask questions in the classroom, because not only will it make you more engaged in the classroom, the teacher will be much more pleased with you. Your classmates might even be impressed with all the questions that you have asked. Sure, they don't have any questions to ask, but here you are, asking questions. So get out there and really impress your teachers and your peers. And with that, I want to wrap it all up. It was great sharing all this information with you guys. So let's remember all the misconceptions again about the middle college. Know that there are people who are willing to help you. Remember that you can have fun at the middle college. It's not a dreadful place, and who cares about what others think about you? Remember, this is just the beginning of your middle college journey, and I assure you it's going to be great. And I hope you enjoy the most of it while you can before you get to the meat of the college classes that you have to take.